مش محدش صورني كده.
بعد كده في جيرز ولا جيرز؟ وريني البتاع اللي هي شغالة مع الأنواع. اوكي ادي اور ماشي شوية كده. بعد كده في temperature وهي على ال LCD.
لسه تم
MP3 player. كده عملنا سكيب، عملنا بريفيوز كده. دي بريفيوز دي هي أغنية بس أغنية بطيئة شوية، هنجيب اللي قبليها. دي Gangsters Paradise. قبليها تاني pause، نعمل سكيب ورا play، مفيش سكيب بيحصل. previous تاني previous.
I'm Alia. I will be explaining the joystick and the edge bridge connection. So the joystick has 5 pins: the ground, the VCC, and the X and Y and switch. The X and Y outputs are the directions taken from the joystick, inputted for the Arduino to decide the direction for which the car will move. Well, edge bridge. So the edge bridge has 8 pins for the enable of the wheels, of the motors for the wheels, and 4 to decide the direction for the motion. So the 3 pins connected to the Arduino are 2 analog signals, the A0 and the A1 for the X-axis and the Y-axis, and edge bridge is connected with the Arduino with the 8 pins, 4 for the enable and 4 for the direction, and those are digital. So the joystick function has the priority 3, which the second highest priority takes the motor semaphore from the brakes, and the y-axis is changed, taken as an analog signal to a digital one. It's mapped onto the PMW output for the edge bridge. So between 0 and 470, it's mapped between 25 and 255 and 0. So the high, low, high makes the car move forward, and for the reverse motion, between 1023 and 550 is mapped between 055 for the reverse motion, and the pins for the edge bridge are set for the motion.
Hi, I'm Ahmed Hisham. In this project, I did both the RTC, the real-time clock, and the MP3 module with the SD card, the DF mini player. First off, the clock is the DS3231 module. We used 4 wires to connect it to the Arduino board. One for the SDA, one which is connected to pin 20, and SCL, which is connected to the pin 21, the VCC, and the ground. The clock is used to display both the real time in hours, minutes, and seconds, and also the date. This is the library that we used to link the Arduino board to the Arduino IDE, and we then displayed the time on the LCD in the LCD task. using two functions from the library, the rtc.get data string, which gets the current date, and the rtc.get time string, which gets the current time. In the LCD task has a priority of 3. Next up is the MP3 player. The MP3 player has an SD card in it, which has 3 MP3 files, and there are also 3 buttons, one for the next, one for the pause, and one for the previous, which are connected to pin 33 for the next, 35 for the pause, and 37 for the previous. The music is divided into 2 tasks. The music module consists of 2 tasks. One, the music play, which is responsible for pausing and playing the music, and the other one is music skip to get the previous or the next track. Both have a priority of 2. The music play, there is also a counter that's responsible for pausing or playing the music. Whenever that counter is an even number and the pause button is pressed, the task takes a semaphore and then pauses the music. Whenever this task is odd and the button is pressed, the task plays the music and gives a semaphore.
مش عايز introduction.
لا احترم introduction.
بس مش محتاج introduction.
ما هو introduction. لا 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 ده امشي امشي. يا ابني ما تشرح يا ابني الفيديو شغال. لو سمحت بره دلوقتي خليك بره.
Hi, my name is Yusuf, and I was responsible of the 2 ultrasonic sensors. Each sensor will determine if an object is within 20 centimeter range, and if it is in the range, it will stop the car, like this. First sensor is the front sensor. It has 2 pins connected to the Arduino and 2 pins for the volt and ground. The first pin is the trig pin. It's connected to the pin number 24, and the echo pin is for the pin connected to the pin 26. And the back sensor has also 4 pins. The trig pin is connected to the pin 41, and the echo pin is connected to the pin 43. I was also responsible for the gear joystick. As you see on the LCD, it has D and R, N, and P. The joystick had 3 pins. The switch, which is connected to 31, which we don't use. Gear Y-axis, for the Y-axis is A3, and the X-axis is connected to A2. And there's also pins for the volt and the ground. The pins are analog, so we connected them to analog inputs, except for the gear switch, which is a digital pin, so we connected it to a digital input.
علاء يلا عندنا تصوير فيديو. Okay, hi, my name is Muhammad Alaa. I'll be talking about the LCD, the temperature, the music skip, and the lights. Okay, first we're going to start with the LCD. It displays the date and time as Ahmad Hisham said. It also displays the gear as Yusuf Ramadan said, and it also displays the temperature and the daylight mode at this time. First we're going to start with the light. The light detector is the LDR, which detects the intensity of the light in the room. If it's dark, the light changes, turns on, and the LCD has a moon shape, more or less. And if the room is not dark, the light turns off, and there's a sun shape, I guess. Goes and reads using the analog read from the LDR. Detects the intensity and the light intensity. If it's less than 300, then it turns the LED, puts the pin to high, and makes the daylight true, which changes the symbol on the LCD. The priority of the light is 2. And now we go to the temperature, which is also included in the LCD task. So we're just going to start with the LCD task, which has a priority of 3. It's responsible to display the temperature, which uses a DHT library. It reads the temperature using the ht.temperature from the sensor. The sensor has 3 pins. The first and last pins are the ground and the VCC. The middle pin is the data, the analog data read from the temperature, which is sent to the Arduino. LCD uses a liquid crystal library. It prints the temperature using LCD.print, and then the gear, which Yusuf Ramadan said, and then the daylight it detects whether the daylight is true or false. If it's true, it prints done symbol. If it's not, it prints the moon symbol, and then it displays the date and time, and lastly the temperature using the HT library. Last, there is the music. Going off from where Manga or Ahmad Hisham stopped. When the music state is play, as Ahmad Hisham said, it gives a semaphore. The semaphore is retrieved from the music skip task. It checks whether the semaphore is available or not when the skip button is pressed. It detects whether the semaphore is available. If it is available, it takes the semaphore, then it plays the previous track, and then it gives the semaphore back again. Same thing with the previous and the next buttons. It cannot do this task, and it will go into the block state if the semaphore is not given from the music play task.